He was a gentle sort of fella. He was the kind of guy you could take to your mama's or church on a Sunday morning and never pay any mind to the thought of him even thinking about sinning. Real simple, gentle little feller. Had a pet chicken that he called Kitty Cat, and he had taken to petting the chicken the same damn way, just like a little kitty cat. And he had taken to petting the chicken the same damn way, just like a little kitty cat. He had one of them faces, the kind you can't pick out for certain in a crowd full of strangers. But it seems familiar, always seems familiar, even if it ain't nothing special, and it wasn't. If one was to take it upon his person to describe his face, one really couldn't go no further than to say he had a mouth and some teeth and a nose and two eyes and a chin, and some cheeks and a forehead and some skin in between that never had no reason to be named. If he were ever to commit a crime, which he would never do, sure as there's bacon in a pig, one would be at a loss for words when describing him to the police. He had plain hair and he wore plain clothes. He walked and talked and smelled as plain as could be. There wasn't much to him. He just sat there and that was that, and he slept and he woke up and he ate and he worked and he showered and he sat there and then he slept. He really was a quite unremarkable man with a name so plain and unremarkable that I cannot recall it now for the life of me. We just called him Guy or feller, and he just sat there and smiled some smile you tended to forget a second or two after you'd just seen it. Yep, he was just a plain old man who lived in a plain old house that he paid for by working a plain old job. But my God and my Lord, my sweet Jesus and Savior, if that man did not have the most extraordinary and complicated, gorgeous, and refined anus that ever released flatulence or fecal matter onto God's green earth, just goes to show you that you can't judge a book by its cover or an asshole by its plain old coveralls.